Alright, welcome back. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, please, and thumb the video up. Since the last video was a total failure, the last clock was a total failure, what I'm doing now is I'm going to try to redeem myself and do another clock. I received a tip from Harry Ragland, and he suggested that I locate the hole on the front of the clock, and then once I flip it over, it'll be easier to adjust a new toolpath from the center to pocket out for the movement on the back. So we're going to give that a try. I will be using a 30-degree endmill running at a 100 inches per minute with a plunge rate of 30 inches per minute with a step over of 24% or 0.06 and plunge depth of 0.04. So it's going to take 5 passes to go 2/10 of an inch and about 3 hours of vbit carving. With my endmill bit, I'm using an 1/8 of an inch endmill at 100 inches per minute with a 34% step over and a plunge rate of 30 inches per minute and a pass depth of 0.04. So I think that about sums up the speeds and feeds. The pocket toolpath on the back will be an entirely separate toolpath altogether. I'm going to have to do a whole new project for it. And I will show you that when I get to this part, that part in the design. And I got this image from Google off of a search for, I think I searched drawings of trees with no leaves or something like that. And the main thing is just to search drawings. I've noticed it's much easier to trace a good bitmap off of a drawing, as long as there's not too much shading involved. Which, obviously, there is some shading in this tree, but sometimes they come out better than others. And if you see, this looks really nice. I was really pleased with how this came out. So, you got to picture this on a piece of yellowish pine with the beetle kill marks on it. They're not too many. It's not a very colorful piece of beetle kill, but it is really nice looking, and with that yellow stain that I'm going to put on it and the black from the carving, it's going to look great. Now we're moving on to the pocket toolpath on the back. There's really not a lot to it. I'm just using the hole that I'm going to drill from the front as my center position to pocket out the hole for the movement. It's only going to take about 25 minutes. I'm going to use 100 inches per minute. I'm going to go a little bit shallower because my end mill bit's getting dull, so I'm going to run about 0.05. 0.04 maybe, because it really doesn't need to. I'm only going out 0.65 deep, or I'm only going 0.65 inches deep, so just a little bit over half, maybe 5/8 of an inch deep, and that's about it. Pretty straightforward, and with a little bit of luck, the movement will sit right in there and come right through that hole you're looking at towards the front of the tree, and I'll put my hands on there. And this should be a really nice looking clock. I'm going to round over the edges. I'm going to put a nice pine stain on it for pine. And I'm really anxious to see if it comes out looking as good as it does in this simulation. And coming up on this channel, we have a job I'm doing for Ben's Sawmill. And if you haven't subscribed to Ben, check out his channel. I will link to it in the description. Go subscribe to Ben. He runs a sawmill. And he does some other things too. He's a real good guy, and he contacted me about making a sign for him, so I did that, and I got that off in the mail. And then I also have another job coming up, but it's kind of hush-hush. I can't really talk about it until all parties involved have gotten everything going, everything where it needs to be, and then I can post a video for that. So the video for this sign may not be up on the internet until probably the weekend, maybe Saturday or Sunday, I'm thinking, to be realistic. But there's a chance it could show up on Thursday. But anyways, it looks like we're going to have 3 videos besides this one this week. And if things don't go as I hope, then there'll be 2. And then maybe I'll do another one over the weekend. And then I'm also going to be doing a promote your channel video. I don't know when I'm going to fit that in. And then I'm also starting in my backyard by the weekend. If it doesn't rain, I'm going to be starting building a playhouse for my kids So I will be doing a video series on that. Yeah, there should be lots going on. So hit that subscribe button, thumb it up. I hope you have a wonderful day. Till my next video, I'm out.